Welcome to another episode of Lifestyle After Five, your futurism podcast, along with myself, Ali, my main man, Lord Shu. What's going on, Lord Shu?
What's going on, man? Welcome back. It's good to see you and everybody that's tuning in with us. We got an exciting lineup today, as usual, from SpaceX Starship mission to AI taking over software development, which is something that's been whooping me today. We're gonna get into that. This episode is gonna be packed with the latest futurism breakthroughs. So let's just get straight in, man.
Welcome back to the astronauts that spent 9 months up in space. That's
Yeah,
got to be rough.
I seen a picture of them, and one of them went. They left with brown hair and came back with gray hair.
Oh, man.
Yeah, space done wore them down, man.
Shout out to Beijing. Maybe I'd be traveling to space at night. Maybe that's what be turning me gray.
Yep. Yeah. You already. Shout out to Beijing,
I don't
though.
want to go. I don't want all my melanin to die up there in space. I want to go up there, but it's like,
hmm
I want to keep this little bit of black hair I got.
Facts, though.
We're looking at SpaceX's latest achievement, the first successful Starship cargo test. The spacecraft delivered over 100 tons of cargo in orbit, proving it is ready for a lunar and Martian mission. NASA confirmed that the cargo deployment system worked flawlessly. Why didn't NASA do it? I mean, they just pretty much yield everything to SpaceX, I guess, now. Meaning we could soon be automating deliveries to the moon on a regular basis to the moon, and I
Yeah,
guess
that's
to
kind of
Mars.
crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say they probably trying to keep NASA in the loop since they was like started. They kind of started space exploration in the states, and then SpaceX just kind of picking up where they left off, probably, man. But that's what's up, though. This advances space logistics in ways we haven't seen before, man. I mean, imagine regular cargo running to Mars, delivering supplies, habitats, and even AI powered construction systems to build self sustaining bases, which is like what they should be doing here in the world now.
I was just going to say that
Yeah,
here on Earth we have a supply chain problem, and we
yeah,
have problems getting packages, and we're bragging about getting stuff to the moon and to Mars.
I know. Can y'all
Yeah.
optimize on Earth first? But that's cool,
Whoa.
though. I mean, at least they doing it. So I'm sure it'll translate to
Maybe there should be terrorists on the moon and on the moon and Mars until we get our stuff together here on Earth.
right. Y'all need to go and fly out there and just start bombing.
They said also mean that space commercialization is happening faster than we expected. SpaceX proving that cost-efficient space transport is possible, which makes asteroid mining and off-world settlements a reality sooner rather than later. Asteroid
Mhm.
mining.
Yeah.
We talked about that a while ago, and I know there were talks about them latching on to like especially diamond and gold orbiting comets and stuff like that, asteroids, and taking the resources from them and bringing it back to Earth. Would that make the price of diamonds and stuff go down? You would
Yo,
think, and cheaper.
check this out though. So the most rarest thing on Earth is wood, bro.
Huh?
It's rarer than diamonds. Yeah.
Well, I guess because there's only so much of it, and as we keep cutting it down, building
Yeah.
houses, and it take about 20 to 30 years to
I
grow
mean,
back.
they can grow lab diamonds in the lab now, man. That's some crazy shit to think about.
And you
But yo,
don't need as many diamonds, I guess, as you need trees.
facts though. I mean, that's like the basis of a lot of stuff in the world.
This is why, we have to monitor these things when people talk about the environment, which is why we have so many allergies and stuff, planting the wrong types of trees and everything.
Yep. Yeah,
What is
exactly.
that going?
Planting all these male trees and not knowing the difference between male and female trees. You just got male trees just pushing out pollen all day to nothing. That's crazy, man. I'm glad that we do have these conversations. And if y'all want to get in with these types of talks, y'all join us in Discord. Scan that QR code next to Ali head. But yeah, not NASA is planning to use Starship for Artemis missions. So we could be seeing human missions to Mars within 10 years at the least.
Wow.
Yeah.
2035. I told you 2030 is going to
Yeah.
be
It's
something
going
very,
to be
very, very
crazy.
different.
It's going to be crazy. There's a lot of, we done seen that number come up a lot, man.
I told you, I don't know what's going to happen between now and 2030. And these next 5 years is going to be life changing.
high speed. That's it's gonna be hyper speed for us, man. Anybody
OpenAI
that's
got
in futurism, anyways.
OpenAI got a project, the OpenAI AGI project Helix.
Oh snap!
So
Let's get.
OpenAI project Helix, this AGI protocol isn't just another GPI update. It is designed to think and learn independently. Early reports indicate it is capable of solving legal disputes, diagnosing rare disease, and writing complex scientific research. So, I mean, if I got a beef with you, we can settle. We ain't got to go to court now. We can take
Yeah.
it to AI and let it settle it.
Hmm. That's kind of trippy to think about. I know it says here we basically at the doorstep of true AGI, which that's neither here nor there because there's still a lot of testing going on with that to really see like if it actually is AGI. Which we'll talk more about this in depth as episodes go along. But if Helix can
But
self
think
improve,
about it. In the future, you commit a crime. Typically, you want to go before a jury. Would you want to go before AI?
I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't trying to go in front of neither. But
Well,
if
I'm
I
just
had to
saying, I don't
choose,
want to go before any, but if you
yeah,
had to go before it, would you want to take your chances with AI?
nah, because it's gonna be it already has like I don't think it has reasoning like humans do.
No,
And
it's going to be straightforward based off the
yeah,
facts, and it's going to be fire and brimstone. 30 years, no mercy.
yeah, exactly.
40
Fire and
years.
brimstone. Yo, ass
And
is
then you got
fried.
the biases and stuff that go in there that you're going to get. Nah, I don't want to see an AI judge.
Hell
Just
nah, that shit
letting
gonna
out
be
some
like
walk some
Judge Dredd.
civilly, it, I don't know.
I mean, that's some trippy stuff to think about, man. Like I was
Yeah.
saying, if it can self improve, we're looking at a system that could surpass human intelligence. With that's why I'm saying AGI. Like I don't know if we there yet, but this is a good step in that direction, though.
Yeah. But it's a big question. What happens when AI outperforms, as you brought up, human expertise? Will this replace lawyers and doctors with AGI? I don't know.
It's too early to say, man. Because if it really is that far, people, of course, are gonna be like, "Nah, we need them. We want to let them machines do that work." People want. I already see where this is going now, where people actually want
I
to.
can see it drastically reducing lawyers and
Yeah,
doctors.
we
I
we.
mean, in fact, perfect example. I just got some blood work. I took
Mhm.
it all and stuck it in Chat GPT.
Yeah, yeah. See,
And
you
in
can
my
drop
level,
X-rays in ChatGPT.
yeah, I took that and I did that. And based off my labs and everything, Chat GPT has spit out me an exercise plan, a diet plan, told me what I need to focus on, what I need to cut up off. I need to back up off some protein. So I can really I understand a more thorough, result based off my technology in Chat GPT. So
Yeah.
I can see that. And then even when we get contracts and stuff, running through Chat GPT, let Chat
Yeah, that's
summarize it, tell me, put it down in
man.
dumbest term for me.
Yeah, I be having moments like that where I really be asking it to talk to me like I'm five, bro,
I
and it
always
explains
ask
it to
for
me.
it.
Yeah,
I say 10, but 10, I mean, either I'm very dumb, but 10 seem real advanced these days for Chat GPT.
you feel me, bro? Talk to me like a toddler, bro. Damn. But nah, you right though. I mean, the amount of information that you can get really fast and get it to where you can understand it, it's incredible. It's like almost like it cuts out the middleman for a lot of stuff. So, but who knows? Like I said, it's too early to say, man. But this is exciting news, y'all. This is cool.
For now.
Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be ethical concerns, man. But potential, you know what I'm saying? Me and you can see the potential of where it could go if in a perfect world, as they say.
What would we all do? They say AI written code, GitHub's auto development
Oh,
2.0.
yo,
This is
I
your
was
thing,
just
GitHub. You
yeah,
love GitHub. So GitHub just launched Auto Development 2.0, an AI-powered system that writes full applications with no human input. This could mean the end of human software engineers as we know them.
yeah. This is so like I was telling you this morning. I was working on. I'm not gonna say what I was working on, but basically I was setting up my GitHub repository, which is, for those who don't program, this is where I store all the code for a project that I might be working on that I want to share with people in a public, area as an open source project, which is basically everybody on the outside can come in and work on this project with me. So they just had the update, and I was checking it out this morning. Yeah,
Is
it's
it
the real
is
deal,
it
Holy
free?
deal,
It's
man.
free and open source.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is so basically it's just a part of the update. And what I did was I used VS Code, which me and Ali use VS Code to just practice coding in. And you can connect your repository through VS Code, which is just
And
a
you got to
text.
show me how to do that. You never showed me how to do that.
Oh,
You got
don't
to do
worry,
that,
I
man.
got you. Well, they making it like I said, they making it so easy now. Like you can build a whole open source coding project on GitHub with Autodev now. So say if we had the idea, right? We go in there and they already have Copilot set up in GitHub too.
I had to learn Copilot. I've not taken the time to do that.
Copilot is honestly for everybody watching. If you want to get like a crash course into AI, Copilot to me is like the easiest. I learned Claude later, but Claude is great for building like mock-up MVPs, which basically I was using that at first. And the MVP is just like, okay, if I got a big product that I want to do, I want to come out with a mobile app, and you got all these different features. The MVP would be like the core features that you would put out just to get going. You don't want to launch the whole thing, but you want to have a project that people can start testing out, make you an MVP. So Claude is good for like I'm talking about fast iteration. You can have like a front end built in like 30 seconds, maybe 5 minutes max. And Copilot, when I basically made a PDF of all my code, ran it through Copilot, and had Copilot check if for any redundancies, uh, any errors in the code, and it does all right. It ain't as good as ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie, but Copilot is still good. It's basically good for like asking questions and pulling information from the internet really fast. So
I think I'm gonna learn that this week and put that
yeah.
on my list.
Oh yeah, you know how we do. We stay with the tools, y'all. Y'all gonna learn about some tools on this show.
Cybersecurity just took a giant leap. China has successfully tested quantum encrypted internet, making data theft impossible. That's a big word. I would never use that term impossible.
Man, that I mean, we talking about China,
We're
man.
talking, and I
we
mean,
talk,
and I seen and I'm reading other articles where they've just instituted deep seek all over
yeah,
China
yeah.
and governments and everything.
hmm I mean,
We're still debating on whether to put it in school systems, and they're putting it all. It's already in government. I mean, they just brought it out a few months ago, and now it's instituted everywhere.
well, the government has something to do with that. They was working
And we just
alongside them while they was
reported,
building.
a few months ago that the kids is required to take
Yeah,
AI
yeah,
courses.
yep. All kids, I'm pretty sure all Chinese kids know how to prompt. They know some form of like prompting at a basic level, probably on a college level, because I know I was reading college level at least third grade. So Chinese kids, they probably first, second grade, college level prompt engineers.
I mean, just think about this though. When you look at the different countries and where we headed as
Yeah,
we get ready to, because when we getting ready to turn this corner, and I don't think people in the U.S., United States, realize just how far when this corner turn.
yeah,
We over here arguing civil rights right now and fighting for going. We still got a 1950s, 60s fight going on, and taking critical race theory out of schools and certain books and arguing gender and all this other stuff. These guys are going to turn this night just this 2030 corner with AI.
yeah. It's crazy how like we going in the future and the past at the same time. But I mean, that's
I
kind
never
of
thought
how it
about it
works.
like that. I
Yeah,
never thought about it like that. How we just phew.
yeah. It's like the diverge, bro. It's trippy, man. But only
We
on
are.
shows like this will you really
You
realize
know,
stuff like that.
I seen something. I came across it. I should
hmm
have sent it to you, and it said that when the Earth was going to separate, and they said basically when they
Yeah,
talked about it, where the Earth has two different consciousness,
yeah, yep,
and now as 2030 comes, the Earth is about to separate, and some of the conscious high vibration people of the Earth is going to go one way, and the lower vibrational people are going to
Yep.
go another way. I
It's
gotta
getting
find that.
spiritual now, y'all. But okay, so look, I know about this, but if you do find a video, send it to me because it's funny that when you do enough research. Me and you, we research stuff like this already, so
Mhm.
this is just when we see it, it's like, oh yeah, so we basically been right about this shit. But people watching, just know that all of this is a part of a greater scheme. There's no point trying to understand it. You just got to know how to leverage it and be in the midst of it.
Like
So
I tell people, universal law is a universal law.
yeah, you
There is no
can't.
fighting universal
You
law. It
dig?
is the law.
It's the
The
law.
consequences for violating the law is the consequences.
Yep. Yeah, man. We that's our thing, man. With lifestyle after five, we one thing we do not do is we do not go against the law. It
Mm-mm.
just is what it is, man. Every time we get out of flow, we be like, damn, we not operating in the laws
Got
of
to
the
move and get
universe.
back in it.
Yep.
We need to do a flow based course.
Oh yeah.
We need to do that for our
Would y'all
Discord.
like that? Let us know in the comments. We'll do a flow based course on our Substack if y'all. We gonna do it anyways because we just love talking about this. But if y'all interested in something, let us know.
And finally, let's talk about Dubai AI run skyscrapers. Fully autonomous building is managed by AI from security to tenant management. It's a model for the future. AI controls smart city.
I think I seen something about this on Instagram maybe a week or two ago. But I just thought it was funny because they also I kept seeing that video of Drake throwing that sandal at that drone. I think he was staying at one of those types of
Oh,
skyscrapers.
it's
But
time for rent. AI ain't gonna play. Time
yeah,
to pay up. We already check your account
yeah, they check your account. You can't unlock your door and your key don't work. That
and
is
I already
nasty.
snatched it. It's time to go.
Yep. But I mean, pretty much it's efficiency, man. I just seen a video the other day. China actually got factories now, no lights. It's just robots.
Well, they got
Yeah.
some factories here in the US like that, especially software where they're building
Mhm.
software. There's no need when it's fully AI. I had heard of, matter of fact, we talking about that in 2020, where there are certain factories where only time lights come on is when they detect human
Yep.
movement and a human trip the lights on.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think as much as people hate AI and they talk about how it drains all this energy, but I'm like, if you still use a car, if you use anything, Wi-Fi, any of this stuff, it's still taken away from it. The point of AI is to help build more efficient systems. You dig? So if we're gonna try and knock off, energy and create a more, sustainable world, AI is probably gonna be a big part of that, man. I mean, we could go back to the old world, but how many people you think is gonna really get out here and start foraging again and stuff like that? Like, come on. I get it, y'all. I used to be in the hippie wave long, many moons ago, but let's just be for real. More than likely, artificial intelligence is gonna
You-
make the world more efficient, bro.
You're not going off the grid anymore.
Yeah,
They're
it's
going
not,
to
bro. It's
scrape
not
and
gonna
find
happen.
you.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
not happening. You're not. You're going to be scraped and found.
Like, let's just be realistic. But like you said, the world's gonna go in two different directions. All that fear mongering shit. That's the reason why AI is getting looked at so negatively. Anyways, people
Quakers,
gonna look.
holler at me. I want
Yeah,
to hear your point of view on this.
facts.
But then
Where
again,
y'all
if you're
at?
a Quaker, you probably not on the internet because you probably don't have power. So you probably never hear me ask for this.
I mean, I don't know. Some of y'all hippies be on for some reason. They love YouTube, man. They love getting on YouTube and talk about some shit. So where y'all at, man? Holla at us, cause I done seen all phases of this, beginning to the end. So
I've also seen some of those robots. Careful how you treat AI because I've seen
yeah.
a couple of videos where this woman pushed AI down and the robot got them squared up. So AI ain't playing no
Hey,
game.
have you seen the memes with the plumber dude? the one plumber dude that they be
Yeah,
saying he a crash out. Yeah,
Aaron the plumber.
he be squaring up like him, bro. But
Yeah, AI, we'll put them hands together now. Don't get
right,
it twisted.
Y'all gonna get squared up. AI, they gonna start putting Aaron the plumber DNA in them AIs pretty soon, man. Then y'all gonna
Yeah.
have to deal with it. He a certified crash out for real, bro.
And AI scientific with them hands
I
too.
know.
So I really wouldn't want to
They
try
solving
AI.
algorithms with them hands, dog. You
Yeah,
don't
they didn't look at the statistics, your speed and everything. Nah, I really wouldn't want it with
oh
AI.
god. Yeah, I don't want no
Might
problems.
not go so well for you.
Right? Man. Yeah, y'all think about it, man. Like we talked about AI ethics on the show, so y'all check out our episodes about AI and ethics, man. Don't be out here pushing down the AI units, man. That ain't
Nah.
right.
Embrace AI in
Yeah.
this cities. Well, you know where to find us. You can find us here on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, and you can find us on Spotify at Lifestyle After 5.
Yep. Latest episodes and such, you know where we at. Our newsletter will be going to a different platform soon. So if y'all aren't on Discord now, getting it for the free ski, better hurry up. Join Discord. Cause after this, after probably next month, everything gonna be on Substack. You won't be finding very much free lifestyle after five stuff on the internet. So y'all stay tuned.
Cool. We'll check you next into the future. We'll check you whatever the future may be. We'll check you next
Right?
week into the future.
Yeah. Until next time, y'all stay ahead of the curve.